Hi, how are you? Welcome to your first Monet training. You're going to learn so much, and this is where we're going to kickstart your business. This is one of the most important videos that you should be watching. You're going to learn a lot about our mission, our vision, and what we have to do to really get this business started. My name is J. Steven Quiroz. I am a managing market mentor with the company, and you're going to be joined by two amazing individuals in this company as well that you're going to learn so much from, and you will meet them shortly. But our mission is very simple, and that's really what you should be showcasing and transmitting to people. You know, we enjoy beautiful, healthy lives through natural based products. That's what we want to create. We build beautiful lives through our products and our business opportunity and this culture of family, service, and gratitude that you're going to notice and see in every single event that we do. Our vision is very simple. We want to be the best. We want to reach everyone out there. We want to share the love and the business model that we have, and impact as many lives as possible. And this is where you are a crucial part of this business, because the more people you impact, then you're going to see how your business starts growing more and more and more as well. So before we get started, there's certain expectations that you should know. This business, as much as we think is about sales and recruitment, it really is more about mindset. So you're going to hit some hiccups along the way. You're going to hit some roadblocks. That's normal. That's part of your business. It is up to you and how bad do you want this to grow and really overcome those obstacles or roadblocks. Mindset is number one. You starting your own business, now you got to start thinking accordingly on how to manage your own business. You're going to handle up and downs. You're going to handle all these objections, but keep in mind why you want to do this. Why did you start this in the first place? Why are you here? Start thinking about these things that are going to make you really motivate yourself, because at the end of the day, motivation is intrinsic and it comes from within. It's not something that you can find at a Walmart. It's not something that you can find from your favorite Instagram superstar or whoever you follow. So that's super important. And another thing that I want you to know is earn while you learn. What does this mean? A lot of us tend to be very impatient. We are in a generation of instant gratification, that we want things fast. And we feel like we need to know everything in order to be successful. You don't need to know everything right away. Earn while you learn. Learn. And as you learning, and as you hit these roadblocks, and as you start doing this business, you're going to learn more and more and more, because this is a very practical business. If you put it into practice, you're going to learn a lot of things. So start from day one. Today, you're earning while you're learning, because now you're putting good stuff into your head. Now you're feeding your brain good information, and you're gonna be able to tell this to someone else and really hit the ground running. So I mentioned your why. Why do you want to do this? Visualize your future. At this point, this is where you really got to think about what do you want? What do you want out of this opportunity? How is this opportunity going to impact your life? Close your eyes for a little bit and really think about why is this going to change your life and how you're going to make that happen. How do you want to improve your life? How will this change your current situation right now? And keep in mind, again, there's going to be roadblocks, but that's where your why, it has to be bigger than your excuses. Your why has to be bigger than the lack of wanting to get out of bed. Your why has to be bigger than your motivation, because that's what's going to push you every day to really do what you have to do and have that discipline. Because at the end of the day, this is all about discipline. Discipline is what's going to push you out of bed whenever you don't feel like getting out of bed. And your why is going to be a fundamental part of this business to really kickstart and to really be successful. Make sure it's a good one. That's why you need to take a little bit. If you want, pause the video and really think about how and why you want to do this, and why are you motivated to even get started. Visualize your future and see all the success stories on how they were able to make it happen, and make this opportunity your own. So think about it and learn your why.
Guys, just real quick. I know this wasn't part of the call, but I have a very powerful message of something we shared this morning, and I would just like to read it. It's going to take 1 minute, and I know it's going to bring a lot of value to the onboarding right now. So I'm just going to read it real quick. Like I know Steven was talking about visualizing, and and then the exercise we did this morning that really ties in together with everything we're doing right now. It's like close your eyes and imagine what would it be like to accomplish all of your goals and your dreams, like to manifest all of the desires that are in your heart, that exist in your heart. How would you feel when you obtain that success? What are you going to do with it? What are you going to celebrate? Who are you going to celebrate with? You know, whose quality of life are you going to change as a result of that? How are you going to spend your time? How are you going to act? What are the habits that you are going to build? What are the new habits? What kind of things will you do? Where were you going to travel? Where are you going to spend your time? You have to think about all these things in order to make them a reality. So think about the kind of person you need to become in order to obtain these big goals. How do they walk? How do they talk? How do they act? How do they show up? What's their morning routine like? Who do they hang around with? What do they need to do, or who do they need to let go of in order to obtain what they want? What needs to be gone? What do they need to eliminate in order to obtain those goals and dreams? Like, really see yourself actually having these goals and celebrating the success, because you deserve to have it all and a lot more. If you can imagine it, if you can see it, if you can like feel it, then you can create it, because imagination is just a preview of what's to come in your life. And I wanted to share that. So I hope you guys
Thank you.
like
That was
that.
amazing. That was amazing. And that's a great segue to really now learning how to make those imagination, those thoughts a reality. And Mariana, take it away.
I love it. And guys, well, my name is Mariana. Welcome to Monet. We're so glad you're here. We're so glad you decided to join us. And I'm going to jump into the nitty gritty of how this business works and how we make money. But if I can give you one tip of how, what made me, get to the 1% of this company is, I would look at everyone that had already achieved what they have, like all of their success, and I wouldn't look at them as, oh, like I don't have what it takes, or they're special, or they had the knowledge and the previous experience. No, I looked at every single one of the people at the top and I said, if they can do it, I can do it. And I started watching them. And from watching them, I started just doing things myself. So truly look at people as inspiration, and then everything else is going to flow through you. But don't ever believe that just because somebody else made it to the top, they're some sort of special person. Okay, like if they can do it, if we can do it, you can do it as well. So let's get into it. Ways we sell. There's 3 ways that people can partner up with Monet. There's retail, there's VIP, and there's market partner. So a retail customer, as a market partner, you're going to earn 30% commission for that. And then your retail client, they have a couple benefits, not a lot. It's not our favorite way to sell. Our favorite way to sell is VIP. But if you have someone that really wants to purchase retail, they're going to pay full price. They don't really have perks, and they pay for shipping. They do have access to the Purchase Plus, which I'll get into in a second. But that's about it. They don't have access to sales. They don't have access to promos, none of that. So as you can tell, like it's not our favorite way, because our VIP client does have plenty more perks. And obviously as market partners, we want to earn, but we also want our clients to be happy and get the best bang for their buck. So our VIP client, they have 15% off all purchases. That's like the base of discount that they get. But they also get to participate in the Purchase Plus program, which is an additional discount. Basically, the more you spend, the more you save. So they can earn an extra 15 to 25% off. And on top of that, they also get to participate on all of our promos and flash sales that we have, which is almost every single Friday we get a sale. They also get free shipping, and we have something that's called the Only For You, which is a free product that our VIP clients receive. As market partners, we earn 15% commission, plus every time that you enroll 4 new VIPs in a calendar month. Once you're outside of Smart Start, I'll get into that in a second. You can earn $60 or US dollars, 85 Australian dollars, or 50 euros. And this is unlimited. You can earn this as many as you want. So if you go and you get 12 BIPs in 1 month, you're going to earn those BIP acquisition bonuses. Now, what are the requirements for BIPs? They pay a one-time membership fee. This is just one time, okay? Other than that, they never have to pay for anything like other than like what they're purchasing. There's no other requirements. Now, the first VIP order has to be a minimum of 84 USD, which if you think about it, it's our Rejuvenate oil, or 75 euros. Since we're currently in the pre-launch for Australia, I didn't have
130.
Does that, no, it's 150.
130.
Sure?
Yes, 100%. And the membership fee for Australia is $29.95.
Okay, you're awesome. Thank you so much. And our clients also have a 2 flagship order minimum of 85 and then 130. Yes, correct, Stephen? Awesome. Okay, I'm going to correct that.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, you can.
Let's not forget that coming soon, some markets will enjoy the VIP points. That's another benefit that your clients are going to be able to take advantage of for they get to accrue points that can become money to buy products as well.
So as Stephen was sharing here, you're going to see refer a friend. We changed that up. It's not official yet, but you'll be able, our BIP clients will be able to earn BIP points. So that's coming soon. But aside from that, here you can see that they also get a birthday treat. They get the free only for you product, the free shipping, the purchase plus, the 15% discount of retail. And then every single market also participates in what's the Purchase Plus program. Here you can see it in US dollars, but in any market that we're in, they also get to participate in Purchase Plus. Okay, product packs. So in these two pictures that are here, you'll be able to see, like, once you log into your back office and you're going to enroll a market partner, it's this little page is going to come up. In the drop down menu, you get to see the different countries that we have. So I put here what are the prices, what are the bonuses and the personal volume and discount from the product packs in US dollars. I didn't want to put every single one because I didn't want to bombard you guys with so much information, but I want you guys to see how you can access and get like all of the information for every single market. So basically, if you want, you can change it, love. Steven. Gambia. Go back one. Oh, okay, that's weird. Pásala otra vez. Okay, there you go. So we also have a new skin essentials where you can get just our skincare products. When it comes to the product packs, whenever you're talking to your new future market partners, always like don't just go for the lowest at $199 product pack, but give them all of the different product packs that we have available and let them know that this is products for their own personal use, but this is also their toolbox. This is your toolbox. When you signed up for this business, you picked your own product pack, and yes, you're investing in your hair, you're investing in your skin, but you're going to start using these products and talking about these products. So what better way to get to learn who Monet is than by using the products yourself and having your own testimony. So I understand when we're first starting, it's a lot easier for us to say, oh yeah, go for the $199 product pack. No, let's give our potentials all of the options that they have and let's let them pick. You never know who's willing to start with the highest product pack and who's in a budget, and the idea is that they want to start earning money and they want to start with the $199. But let's let our clients pick, our potential market partners pick which one they want to start with.
And then guys, to add up to that, it's like, let's not have a scarcity mindset, we're putting something very big on people's hands, and you want to show the value, like never deduce the value from what we have. Because I feel that when we only show our most inexpensive product pack, it's like you're basically saying our products are too expensive, you can afford them, you know? So like, let's not have the scarcity mindset, and let's have like a whatever it takes mentality. So show everything and let people decide for themselves. And I would always tell people, you know, this is the package that I like, $5.99 and up. Why? Because this is my business. I'm doing a very small investment, an investment that I don't see in an investment because I'm using these products. So really, like, paint the picture for the people as to what they're getting versus what they think they're not, right? Put the value out there. That's important.
Steven, can you go back to the previous slide for a second, please? Okay, so as you can see here, there's also a 99 starter kit. I want to talk about this starter kit just so we can get any confusion out of the way. That's, as you can tell, it's called starter kit and not product pack, because anyone that starts with that starter kit, they're not going to receive any product. All they're going to get is samples, marketing material, and well, access to like their own back office. And they don't get personal volume. And as a market partner, you don't get paid, because we earn based on the products that we're selling from the product packs. Who do you sell this starter kit to? No one. Just kidding. So I've sold a starter kit once, and it was to an existing VIP client of mine. She was one of my best VIPs. She had already purchased all of the products, and then she made the decision that she wanted to upgrade to market partner because she was so in love with the products that she wanted to become a market partner with Monet. But since she had already purchased all of the products, she didn't need more product. So she went for the starter kit. Okay, that's the only person that I've ever sold a starter kit in the last 3 years that I've been with this business. Other than that, always go for product packs. Remember, this does not apply for your Smart Start. This does not give PV or GV, which we'll get into that, and you do not get paid for this, and your client will not receive any actual products. You can change the slide now. Okay, what is Smart Start? This opportunity is unique for new market partners. Here, you will double, triple, or more your investment at the beginning of your venture. Can I give you a piece of advice? Take advantage of your Smart Start. I did not know what Smart Start was when I first signed up. I ended up with 11 VIPs. You need 12 to complete your neighborhood. I ended up with 11 VIPs and more than the market partners, and I wasn't able to earn any of the bonuses from Smart Start. So if you want to take something from this call, take advantage of your Smart Start. Learn your Smart Start. Go back to this, write it down, know what it is that you need in order to make the most out of Smart Start. So here we go.
And talking from the other side of the coin, I'm sorry to interrupt. Like in your case, you didn't know what Smart Start was. In my case, I took full advantage of it. And I was able to jump 4 ranks in my first month of taking Monet serious into like the first leadership rank. So, you know, you see the difference. You know, you can either like not know about it or decide to really fully invest yourself in like the knowledge of this and what it could provide for you. Not only was I making money out of this, I was also inviting people to join a business with me. So I was making money, I was adding value to people, and then I was also growing within the company. So, you know, it was great things that happened to me at the beginning. And then that success took me, you know, like made me feel more comfortable. It gave me the confidence to keep on going, to keep on learning. So it's good that you guys take this very serious, because this is a period in your Smart Start and, you know, starting your business that's going to really accelerate your growth if you want it to be that way.
Yes, definitely take advantage of your Smart Start. It's gonna show you what's possible with this business, and it's gonna make you want to stay. Okay, so what's a block? 1 market partner plus 4 VIPs. So 5 people that you know, 4 that purchase from you, 1 that wants to do this business with you. Once you get those 5 people, you're gonna earn a $150 US dollar bonus, 130 euros, 210 Australian dollars bonus, okay? But that's just a bonus for completing those 5. Remember, you're also getting paid for the market partner. You're getting paid the 4 VIP acquisition bonus plus the commission, Okay, so that's more money on top of money. Once you complete 3 blocks, you're going to complete something that's called a neighborhood. When you complete a neighborhood, which is a total of 3 market partners plus 12 VIPs, you're going to get 500 US dollars, 400 euros, and 700 Australian dollars, plus the bonuses that you're receiving for completing the 3 blocks. So 450 USD, 390 euros, and 630 Australian dollars, plus the 12 VIPs, okay? That's 180 USD, 150 euros, 255 Australian dollars. That gives you a total of 1,130 USD, 940 euros, 1,585 Australian dollars, plus the additional, what I just mentioned, MP bonus, plus the 15% VIP commission.
Just to clarify, so you guys don't get confused, all these USD, euros, and Australian dollars, you will get whatever is for you. So depending on
Whatever
the
country you're in.
whatever country you're in, it's not like you're getting all of them. You're getting whichever you represent. So if you're in America, then you will get the USD. If you are in one of the European markets, you will get the euro. And if you're in Australia, you'll get the Australia dollar amount.
And these are also the markets we're currently in. I'm sure we're going to expand and keep expanding. So it's going to be like all kind of different, like coins.
We're in, okay, now that you mentioned that, we're in the United States, Canada, Ireland, Poland, United Kingdom, Lithuania, Spain, and Australia. We're currently in 8 countries. So who can you sell to? Anyone that's in those 8 countries. Who can you enroll as a market partner? Anyone that's in those 8 countries. Oh, I'm originally from Colombia. I'm Colombian. I'm originally from Colombia, and I have market partners in Colombia that I want to enroll. Can I enroll them? No. Can I sell them product? No. Do they live in the United States? Then the answer is yes. But people in other countries outside of the 8 countries that we are in, not yet, because we're called Monet Global. We're going global. Aside from those ways that I just explained to you how we can earn, there's also, we in total, we have 10 ways to earn. I put some pictures here just for you to get an idea of like the 10 different ways that we earn, which is sell Monet, earn sales commissions, sell Monet, earn personal sales bonuses, share the VIP. You get the VIP acquisition bonus, you get paid for sponsoring team members. If you do all of the above, you get Smart Start. When you help your people, when you help your market partners also complete blocks, you also get a bonus for that. We have unit level bonuses, we have rank advancement bonuses, we have group volume bonuses and generation bonuses, okay? We have an incredible compensation plan training in Market Partner Academy. I highly suggest you go and watch that training after you finish watching the onboarding, because if you know where your money is coming from, you know what you need to do to get to work. We get paid every Friday and every 15th of the month. What do you earn on Fridays? Your VIP and retail commissions from your personal clients, everyone that you personally sell to, you get the commissions for that. And you also get the bonus for every personally sponsored new market partner. Those are the 2 things that we get paid for every Friday. Everything else is in the 15th of the month, okay? Important, you will receive an email from Paylution to set up your account the 2nd Friday after you make your first sale, okay? So if you made a sale today, today's Friday. If you made a sale today, Friday, you're not gonna receive the email this Friday. You're gonna receive the email the following Friday.
Thank you, Mari. Thank you, Steven. You guys are amazing. I am so happy to be here. I feel like I've already overstepped throughout the whole call, but my name is Daniela. I'm an executive director with the company. I mean, I've been in the company for at least 2.5 years, and it's so crazy, that now that Mariana, you were just mentioning that we are in 8 countries. Guys, when I first started this in this business like 2.5 years ago, there were only Canada and US, so two countries. And to think that in a matter of like what 2.5 years, we have a total of 8 countries. Just think where you could be and the next year. Think where you can be in the next 2 years, and that's going to be huge for all of you. So something that Mariana mentioned at the beginning when she was talking about VIPs and retail sales, flagships are something that VIPs have to agree on, right? The way I like to share this, it's basically, okay, you're my new VIP, you're my new client, right? You're getting your first order and you're basically agreeing to get 2 more orders. What's fun about the flagship is that it's literally flexible. So you're not tied to any particular date or any particular time. Really, what the client can do, it's flexible shipping to whenever they want their new product to come. So let's say, you have a new client today. My new client is a VIP. They got their order today. They want to order 2 months from today. They can perfectly do that. If they want to order a month from today, they can perfectly do that. There's no tied date to that. And then another way that I like to share the flagship, it's basically you're entering Monet for a reason, right? Whether you have skincare problems or hair care problems, or you're really trying to find a solution to something you're currently having. And it's like you're entering a process, right? So there's no one-time process. There's like, you have to get your first package. If it worked, great, you're going to get your second order, and then you're going to keep on ordering more, because that's basically the program that you're going to enter, or like the process for your hair to be restored, for your skin to be restored, for your wellness journey. It just doesn't happen overnight or with one set of products. The great thing about this is that you have a 30-day money back guarantee. So let's say you purchase your first order, right? And you didn't like this order, you didn't like the products, and you didn't feel like that they were good for you. You can return the order, cancel your VIP membership, and as soon as you cancel your VIP membership, then you're not tied to those 2 flagship orders. So that's how I like to explain this to my customers. The reason why I do this, it's because I feel that being clear and transparent with your clients, they're just gonna have more trust with you, and they're gonna know exactly what's gonna come their way, rather than enrolling them just to get a VIP and them not knowing that they're going to have 2 flagships, right? But once they understand the purpose of the flagship, I think it just makes it a lot easier for them to agree on it, right? Another thing, if you have already made a one-time purchase and you didn't cancel your membership within those 30 days that you have, if you try to cancel your membership, your VIP membership is going to be $25. And if you had already done your second flagship, then canceling that membership is going to be $19. So, we just want to make sure that our clients know about this. And I am sure that with our new VIP acquisition and points, it's going to be just a lot easier, because not only are they going to be flexible under order, where they can go on their own back office and change it. You can do that as well for your clients, but now they're going to be accumulating points to every purchase they make. And I think that's really cool. I mean, I am a big fan of I don't know, every time I go to Sephora, like I just want to get points, because I want to make sure that on my birthday I'm getting something, and I'm sure Monet's bringing something amazing. So I think that's going to be like our new thing in order to bring those clients and add more value to them, right? Guys, so I know Mariana wrote this here, but I have some extra information. She wrote the Frank, the contact, who's Frank and how do we create our contact list. So she says, think of 5 friends and family members, 5 referrals, 5 people that you can ask your friends to refer to you, 5 acquaintances, 5 networks, or 5 colleagues, right? How I like to go about my contact list, it's really, well, now that you're joined, you're part of Monet, you have the Smart Start workbook. Under Smart Start workbook, you have something called the Smart Start contact list, right? So I think it's on page 16, if I'm not wrong, it's on page 16. And it's basically going to give you a rundown of people, or how to think of people that you can think of and share this business with, basically, right? So think of the person who's always having a bad hair day. You know, we have a lot of friends, we have like family members, we have a lot of people that we know that definitely have really bad hair days. Like, you know, it's just inevitable. And then think of someone who loves fashion. Think of someone who likes to look good. Think of someone who loves to have a great image, you know, because our products, that's exactly what they give. Not only are they giving you like a nice way of feeling inside, but a great way of feeling outside. So someone who loves to have that like that attitude and that confidence. Think of someone who is always with frizzy hair or it's complaining about frizzy hair. So the other day, you know, to give you an example of this, the other day I went to the bank, and then, you know, the girl that was helping me, she's like, no, it's been so hot and my hair is frizzy, blah, blah, blah. And like, she has no idea I do this business. And I'm like, oh my God, you know what? Give me your Instagram. I'm going to send you some samples. I have really great products. And I, you know, I didn't even know her name. I was just talking to her. She was my teller. So think of anyone who might have a frizzy hair day, and you don't have to have specific names to these people. This can be like, oh my God, the girl I saw at school, you know, the girl who's always helping me bring my groceries upstairs, like whatever, you know, you don't have to know exact names. Just think of the person, and then you can do the approach. Someone who always goes to the hair salon, someone you would love to work with, someone you would love to collaborate with, someone who's a mother and wants more time to spend with their kids, someone from your family you would like to help out, you know. So just go back to the workbook and make sure you're following through, because I feel the workbook is going to give you a lot of insight as to how you can start creating that the data, you know, that contact list. Now, Stephen, you can move on to the next slide. Now let's talk about how to contact. I know you guys can all read, so I'm gonna leave this here. You guys can read it. But I think after you have that contact list, right? Like you need to kind of separate who would be someone who would do this business immediately with you, who would be like that hot market, right? Who would be that person who's like ready to join, that person who fully trusts you, that person who would invest not only their money but their time with you, and who it's like blindly following you because they know your passion and your vision, right? So do like a little breakdown or like separation of the list. And then once you have the list, I guess you can like immediately relate on how you can communicate with this person. Because for me, it's so different in how I communicate with my family members rather than someone I know from the bank, right? So what I would do, I mean, Mariana wrote it here, you know, hi Mariana, how are you? I started a new business venture and I thought about you for us to partner up and grow together. Nice, right? Yes, let's jump on a FaceTime or Zoom call so I can tell you more about it. Good thing it can be shared through text. Good things can be shared through text. So this is the way Mariana put it out. Like me, I like to send voice notes. I'm like a voice note girl, you know, so I like people to feel my energy, my vibrance. I like people to feel my aura. Like I want people to really be attracted by my vision and like, you know, like the energy that I'm bringing to the table. So I like to like just send out voice notes. But I guess it just really depends who you're talking to. You know, you're not going to send a voice note to someone you don't know, you don't have a phone number to, or you're not going to talk or communicate on the same way that you will communicate to someone that's, you know, closer to you. So make that separation, understand how you can communicate to these people. And one tip that I like to give in how to share this business, it's think about you, think about your story, the story you share in common with this person, and then ask a question, right? So for instance, something that I do, it's like, it's important that you always put the person first, right? Let them know what you thought about them. Like, you know, there was a particular reason why they came to your mind. You know, was it like, you know, are they going to struggle, or like it's because of the energy, or because they have certain skills that they can bring into your business. So make sure you're always referring to them and giving them priority, because that's really what's going to catch their attention. Now, make it relatable, you know, short story. You know, here you should mention something that you guys have in common, or that, you know, that like made you guys connect, you know, something about them, or something that you guys did together at a time, or something that, you know, you guys experienced together. And then when I talk about questions, I'm saying don't ask questions that have like a yes or no answer, rather have open-ended questions where like a conversation can be started. So I'm going to give you an example real quick. So when you say you, right? So, hey, Michelle, I've noticed you've been working nonstop. I wanted to invite you to an event that's going to be very special and different. That's you, right? You know, you're talking to Michelle. You know, I wanted to invite you because I noticed you've been working really hard. Now, the story, what's going to connect us is this Thursday, you know, I'm inviting some of the mothers on the block to drink some wine. And wait, that is not all. We're going to be doing special treatments on our hair. And I know this is something you would like. Now you ask the question, what do you think if you can be my model for the before and after of the hair? Right? So there's no way Michelle is going to say yes or no. Michelle has to say something like, I would love to. Oh my God, you're gathering all the moms from the blog. Like, this is going to be such a fun night, wines, whatever, whatever, whatever. But make sure you're always referring to the person, giving them priority, 2, connecting with the story, and 3, asking open-ended questions. I'm going to give one more example and then we can move on to back to Stephen. So another example that I have says, hello, Andrea. You and your beautiful red hair came to my mind. The story goes, I remember the conversation we'd had about your hair and how dry you told me it was. I think I might have found a solution. The best is that I have a couple samples with your name on it. The question is, how about we take coffee tomorrow and I can share the secret with you? So you see how different immediately you start to communicate when you make the person important because you're thinking about them. You share a story that's making it relatable, and then you ask open-ended questions, something that they can really say yes or no to. Guys, these are some examples that I shared, but you can go to your Smart Star Academy. Yes, it's Smart Star Academy?
Market Partner Academy.
I'm confusing it with the Smart Star program. So Market Partner Academy has all of this. Where I got this information that I just shared with you guys is directly from there. So make sure you're doing the whole Market Partner Academy, because on this program, you're not only going to go through your list of contacts and how to launch your business, but you're going to know the basis of your business, how to plan your Smart Start, which Mariana talked about it, understanding why you're doing this business, you know, what are the reasons, what's going to make you get up from bed every day, launching your business, sharing your business, which is what we just did, how to select the samples. And so how to select the samples is also part of the, I think, you know, like the way we expanded into that, it's by the shampoo dealer new program that we have in our back office as well. And then we finalize with follow-up. You know, guys, we will always like to say that the key is in the follow-up. So Stephen, you're next.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you, Danny, so much. And everyone, if you guys don't feel comfortable using the word business, use the word project. I started a new project. Some people maybe relate to that more as well, because a lot of
new
times
venture,
business and a new venture, new project,
new journey,
like things like that. Those are keywords. Yeah, those are keywords that might help you as well, instead of just using business that people may run away immediately. You have to try them all out to see what works for you. We cannot give you like the perfect one. You have to try them all out and see what works. So you're going to receive common objections. You're going to receive no's. You're going to receive those roadblocks that I mentioned at the beginning of the call. That's part of the business. If everybody was saying yes to this, then we will all not even be here. We wouldn't be training everybody. There wouldn't be a necessity for this. So one of the main ones that you're going to hear a lot is, I don't have time. And psychologically, when people say I don't have time, it's just because they're not making it a priority. Like, think of it, when you were dating someone, you always made time for this person because you were getting to know this person. Like, regardless of how tired, how busy, how whatever the case may be, you made time for the phone call, you made time for the FaceTime, to text. Like, that's part of you. It was something that interests you, so you made time for it. And that's a key portion of the I don't have time. But we always break it down, 2 hours a day. How much time can you invest into this? Do you have a little bit of time that you can invest into this? A lot of the people that actually don't have time kick ass in this business, because when you don't have time and you know your time is limited, then you are more productive. I fell through that. Like I had so much time that I didn't know what to do with it. So when you don't have time, you make sure that you are productive and you have an effective structure. So you need the opportunity. You can change your reality. Teamwork. Talk about our teamwork. Like you don't have to do this by yourself. If you have a client, if you have somebody, we have our chats where we support each other. So it's not like you're doing it on your own. That's something that you have to really upsell is our community and our teamwork environment. We always help each other. So that's super important. I don't know people. Remind them of the contact list that Danny just mentioned. Remind them of how if they really put and start writing everybody that they know and the friend of a friend or the cousin of that friend that you met at that party, you end up with a long list that you didn't even think about that you have. If you go through your Instagram, you're probably gonna see so many people that you probably haven't spoken in a while. You're like, oh my God, remember this person, that you can start creating warm conversations to kind of like bring that person back into your life and really showcase and promote your business with them. Okay, so that's one of the ways that we can uh, overcome this objection. And also, people that don't know people, then you're gonna be amazing at meeting people. This business brings you so many new friendships and new people into your life that it's amazing. Like I didn't know that. I didn't know Mariana before this, and look, we're working together now. That's what this business.
BFFs. Please clarify that.
Huh?
I said, please clarify that we're BFFs.
Okay, we're BFFs. This is the beauty of this business. Now we get to work together, and I wouldn't have met them had it not been for this business. So that's really cool about this. And like it says here, we lean on each other's abilities. Like Danny's super great at her social media. Like she's like on point with the social media strategies and things of this nature. Mariana has a lot of mindset and like business knowledge and product knowledge that she brings, and like she also does great with social media now that you think about it. But I'm sure when she started, she didn't know anything about social media. She started working and learning. So do not compare yourself to the ladies and the people that are in this business already doing so much, because they had to be at the ground level to get where they need to be. I think one of the most important things is really learning about the business, learning about the products, and everything else comes, it gets added onto your plate, like the Instagram and all this, because it doesn't matter how cute your Instagram is. If you don't know what you're talking about, then you're not going to be successful. So be successful first by learning the basics, and then you add on to that. So that's super important. I'm not convinced about the industry. A lot of people are not going to know what network marketing is, and they're going to have a negative perspective on it because they only heard from a friend that it was a scam, or that it's a pyramid scheme, or is this and that. And a lot of us, and I was like that too. We need to educate not only ourselves, but be able to educate ourselves to educate others about what network marketing is. How does it work? Does it really mean that I'm getting more money because of the people under me? It's teamwork, it's leverage for sure. But in this business, for example, in Monet, why do we love Monet so much? And the compensation plan that we have is that you can join my team, and you can easily overpass me. Like you can go and make more money than I was. That's happened a lot of times in this business with Monet, and that's really a great thing to showcase that if you out hustle me, you're gonna do more. You're gonna make more money than I can. So know that you're in a regular job, you're not gonna be able to out hustle someone. You're not gonna be able to outwork someone because that title is already given to them. Here you can take it because that title is available for anybody that's willing to do the work and take it. So those director ranks, they're available for everyone that's willing to put in the work and really become that leader that they need to be to lead that organization. So here's some facts. 2.3 cumulative billion dollars in revenue, $1.1 billion paid out in commission just recently. Like these are recent numbers for 2020. And so that really speaks volume of how this industry is growing and how our business specifically is growing. 39 million paid out in blocks and more neighborhoods. Remember, we mentioned how to do those. 19 million paid out in VIP acquisition bonuses. 3 million retail and VIP customers that we have. This is key. A pyramid scheme doesn't have a product to sell. They just sell you ideas and they just sell you a dream of how to make money fast. We have award-winning products that constantly get awarded for their technology and for their effectiveness. So having a winner product is what makes the difference here. And we're vegan, and we don't have a lot of these toxics, like toxic ingredients. Like there's so much that gets added onto the layers of this business and how we're different and how we're better than a lot of the other companies out there. 1,500 cars, over 1,500 cars on the road, Cadillacs riding around. We all have Cadillacs on this call, just so you know. 62 millionaires came out of this business in only 7 years, and it keeps growing. And there's people that already hit the $10 million club. 2 people already on it. That's crazy. And that's what really gives you perspective that this business it's doing something, it's changing lives. Top 23 direct sales company globally. What does this mean? That in the world, all the companies that do direct selling like we do, we have managed to climb up to the top 23 in just 7 years. And we're competing with companies that have been around for 50, 70, 100 years. That's a lot. That's a lot. And that's why we come here and we are showcasing that we are not to play with. We're serious. We got amazing products. We got an amazing compensation plan, and we can really make a difference. #1 premium haircut company. And not only that, we are the fastest haircut company in the world right now. Fastest growing, I'm sorry. We keep growing. And what does that mean? That our products are selling like hotcakes. They are amazing, or else we wouldn't be growing. Another thing that it's not here, we are pioneers in the anti-aging hair care industry. There wasn't such thing before. There's a lot of anti-aging skincare products out there, but we are pioneers in developing products that focus in a healthy scalp. Healthy scalp is the new skincare, like we say, Monet. That's the new skincare. You take care of your scalp, your hair is going to be amazing. Okay, 8 countries, 7 years in business, like we already mentioned. So there's a lot of key facts that you can really anchor yourself to really be successful in this business and talk with property. Like this is your business. Talk with pride when you talk about the business, because it's going to help you so much. I don't have money. That's exactly what a lot of people should be doing this business. If they don't have money, they want to create more wealth. They want to create more money for themselves. So you may not have it today, but you can have it tomorrow. And if you don't have money today, if money, I always ask this question, if money was not an issue, if money was not an obstacle, will you join this business today with everything that I told you? Most people are going to say yes. So at that point, that's where you create a plan with them. How much money can you save a week? $20, $50, perfect. So in 4 weeks, we're going to be able to buy the product pack. When you're down, and something I learned recently is that people take actually those 50 or $100 that they have, I like, give them to me. I'm going to save them for you so you can buy your product pack later. Like that's already creating commitment with them. Once they give that money, like they're in it. Like they don't have the product pack yet, but they are committing to you that they want it. So that's something super important that you guys should be talking about. Compare regular business to start a regular business. You know how much it is to start your own McDonald's franchise? It's over $100,000. And that doesn't include all the rent that you have to pay for the space. That doesn't include a lot of things that go into place. Like you're paying, the lowest is $199 to start your business in here. That's nothing compared to what you have to do if you want to sell clothes, if you want to sell pizza and things of that nature. So you will save so much money just creating a business with $199. No inventory, no marketing, no website, no permits, because you already have them. Say hello to Vienna.
Hi, Diana.
And this question I love, how much money is worth your freedom? For some people, it might just fly over their head. So just be mindful how you use this question. But there's so much that you can accomplish in this business, but you have to put your mind to it. That's why we said this is not really a business about recruiting or selling, it's about mindset. And if you think it right, if you have that right mindset, you're willing to overcome those obstacles, you're going to be super successful. Are you going to have bad days? Heck yes. We all have bad days. We're human. But it's about how you overcome, how you get up from those bad days. That's going to make the difference. You can either just continue crying, or you're just going to wipe your tears and be like, let's do this. And that's what makes a difference. So share your testimonies. I love this one. This one's one of the most known testimonies in this industry. She came here to this country from Cuba and she wanted to be a nurse. She did everything she had to do to become a nurse. But by the time that she graduated to be a nurse and really full on take on to that career, she was already so invested in this business, making so much money that she's like, why am I going to work as a nurse when I'm already making more than a nurse will make in a year? She earned the $1 Million Club. For those of you, you guys are new, you probably don't know what that means. $1 Million Club is accumulating $1 million in commissions from the day that you started your Monet career. So that is crazy. Single mom, retired nurse, 26 years old, $1 Million Club member. We can do so much with this business, and there's so many people out there that started not knowing anything. Do you think this girl knew how to sell shampoo when she started? Hell no. She knows now, and she's very successful at it. Veronica's another great. She's a podcaster. She's a retired news reporter. She thought she had the dream job. And I relate to the story because I wanted to be on TV myself when I first started. And I realized that wasn't it. Now I get to use the skills that I earned doing this TV gigs and things like that to really teach others how to be successful. And I'm grateful for that every day. So her story is very similar. You know, she actually landed the job. I never landed the job, but she was working for TV. She was a news reporter. She thought that was it, but she still, she's very open about her story. She didn't want this business. She didn't want it. She thought it was stupid, and she didn't like it. And then she saw how much it changed her. So it took a lot in her mindset to change to really be able to get to this $1 Million Club level. Because at the beginning, she wasn't with it. And you may be that person at one point. But how bad do you want to change your current circumstances? And are your excuses bigger than your desire to change? That's a question that you really have to ask yourself. Then we have Mariana, we have on this call, like single mom, started as a bartender. She was, working overnight all the time. She didn't know what she would make of this business. And she said it earlier in the call. She wasn't too in it at the beginning. She missed out on the Smart Star opportunity. Does that mean that she was destined to fail? No. I think that was gas for her to really be like, okay, well, I messed up at the beginning, but that doesn't mean I'm going to continue messing up. That's a learning experience. Let me get back up from that and really get to work. Executive director, founder. She has shares in this company. Like, that's really amazing. Everybody is able to be successful here if you really put your mind to it. Angela's another one. Mama 3, housewife turned senior executive director. Like, a lot of people might relate to her. She's a mom. She never has time. She has 3 kids to look over, to look after them, Like, she's able to be successful too. She might not have, she was always a housewife, but what? She learned all those skills and she made it happen. This is for people that want to invest in them and really turn it around. Like, what do you want from life? So with all those testimonies, I go on to the beauty quiz. This is not my part.
Yeah, I love everything you just mentioned, and I think it all comes down to having a whatever it takes mentality. Like, what are you willing to do and sacrifice in order to achieve your goals? And yes, there are going to be bad days. Yes, there's going to be objection, but having the right mindset, it's what's going to get you through the good and the bad, right? So to wrap up the call, we're going to go over the hair quiz, the skin quiz. But just before we go into this, I want you guys to know that in your back office, in your Monet portal, we have the quizzes already. So you should have a link that you can share on your social media, that you can share to your potential clients, where they can go and do the quiz online on whatever they want, hair care, skincare, or wellness. And then you would get an email with the products that the computer suggested, that the system suggested. But another thing that we have is that we created the quizzes ourselves based on the needs that we've seen from the industry. And here we have the hair quiz, we have the skincare quiz. So what you guys can do is like, take notes of this, take a screenshot, take a picture, write them down, do a beautiful flyer. And then every time you have a new client, you can share this with them. And the reason why we do this is because we want to get to the bottom of the necessity and really, 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 really give them a product that's going to serve that need, right? And that goes back to the shampoo dealer program. You need to understand how the products work. You need to understand the science behind them. You need to understand what needs are they covering. So when you're answering these quizzes, you're really giving them the best products for that need, right? Another thing is make sure you're asking for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help, especially at the beginning stages where you don't know a lot about the products, right? So reach out to your upline, find a working partner. If you have a sideline, whoever you feel most comfortable with, reach out to us. We're always going to be here to help you, but make sure that, going back to whatever it takes mentality, you are doing the shampoo dealer program, right? Because you want to understand, you want to have the knowledge, you want to educate yourself. The reason why you want to educate yourself is because you want to give the best to your clients. You want to really bring value to them. But again, we're here to help. So make sure you're asking for that help and don't be afraid to ask before, because I feel it's better that you ask us that you give a bad referral or a bad like hair quiz products and then recommendation, and then the clients are not going to be happy. Thank you, Steven. And then last but not least, unboxing. Once you get that box, do we have another slide on this? Once you get that box, guys, like share the excitement. You're like literally entering on a new venture. Like you're becoming a business owner. Like there's so much greatness coming to your life that you want to share that energy, whether it's on your social media, with the people with your family, like your co-workers. Make sure you're sharing that. So the way I went about it, when I first started this business, is there was two things I did. So the first thing, I did an event immediately. I wanted to reach as many people as I could. So I did a brunch, a beauty brunch. And, in this beauty brunch, we brought like different speakers. We did different activities. It doesn't have to be this big. It could be anything. I know a lot of my girls, they do like little get-togethers at their houses with their closest friends. But make sure you do an event. Make sure you show the excitement to the people around you. Why? Because you want to share that energy. You want to transmit that energy, and you want them to see what this is all about, right? And then the second way I went about it, social media. Social media was a great outlet for me as to sharing my business and what I was doing. So I went on social media. I talked about the box. The box. I didn't know a lot about the products, but I like literally wrote the line sheets to each product, and then I was talking about it. I was just showing up. I think consistency and showing up is what's going to make a difference. So show up with excitement, show up with the energy, talk about what you're doing. Like Steven said, you're tapping into something great, something bigger than you could ever imagine. So don't be afraid to share with people what you're about to do. Don't be afraid to share with people the transformation that's about to happen in your life. And if people give you objections, if people, give that outside noise, remember, whatever it takes mentality. You're doing whatever it takes to take your life to the next step, to the next level, And this is huge. I was just sharing my story. I started this business 2.5 years ago, and we only had 2 countries. Now we have 8 countries. So think about the endless possibilities that you currently have in this business, the value that you're going to bring to so many people, and the value you're going to bring to yourself. And I guess that's it on my side.
Thank you. We're so excited. So the ball is on your court now.
It definitely is.
Start really working on getting the knowledge, and most importantly, put into actions. A lot of us sit here and look at all these videos and trainings that we have created for you guys, but if you don't start putting that action, putting that work in, you're not going to see that result.
Nothing's going to happen. Right.
So,
it's very important that you don't fall into analysis paralysis. I understand that, you know, we provide you guys with so many tools, so many resources, so many trainings. Like once you dig deep into the Facebook group, you're going to find trainings for days, but we don't want you to fall into the, I'm going to watch all of the trainings and learn everything first and then take action, or maybe even get overwhelmed from all the trainings that we have available and not take any action. So just take it day by day. We earn as we learn. Take action, ask for help. You have an upline and your upline is supposed to help you. So send your upline screenshots, tell your upline that you want to reach out to this person, that this is what you want to say. Is this the right word? Should I pick other words? Can you help me out? You have a whole entire support system here to guide you through your success, but you're the person that needs to be the one taking action from day one. You don't have to wait until you get your product pack. You don't have to wait until you know it all. You don't have to wait until you're the expert. You literally will learn everything as you start taking action. And there's no better way to learn than by getting the things done and finding out what works for you and what doesn't work for you.
Right.
Get it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And guys, remember that we have different chats. You know, we have the calls, we have the agendas. So make sure you're tapping into all these different chats, because that's where you're going to get all the resources. Don't get overwhelmed, but make sure you are educating yourself and learning all these things that we're sharing with all of you. So welcome to the team. Welcome to Monet. We're so happy to have you. And we can't wait to meet you in person and greet you on our chats. Love you guys. Bye.